the longest running crypto publication here in the country, a trusted source for local Web3 news since 2017. He has covered every major milestone in the Philippine crypto scene and continued to shape the conversation for both builders and traders. Please welcome Michael Mislos from BIP Pinas. Hi Michael, GM. Good evening.
Super humbling naman nung introduction.
Yes.
Thank you for that, Musilian.
Yes, I'm so honored to introduce you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Michael.
Alright, no, so thank you again you guys for joining itong ating Bitbulaga event. So very jam-packed, no? I was joking earlier kanina na since magbe-bear market na, baka future events paunti na yung mga tao. To the point na parang iba na lang tayo mag-go-online na lang. So very happy that you guys are here. So waiting for my slide, no? My topic for today is about the headlines that we think our publication BIP Pinas will write in 2026. No? So my name is Michael. I'm the editor of BIP Pinas. We have been covering the news here in the country since 2017. Alright? And then during that time kasi, siguro I'll tell you, no, kapag every day, no, the life of an editor, every day we will receive like 20 to 30 emails a day na mga news stories and news pages. And out of those 20 emails, around 4 to 5 of that will become an article on BIP Pinas. And then we will be scheduled on our social media pages, especially on our Facebook, which I think you guys are familiar with. No? Yun yung madalas namin ginagawa. So we are very hypersensitive to our news, or we are very hypersensitive to the news and hyper-conscious to the, shall I say, yung mga events that are happening. So I think we are in a good place to talk about what we think are the headlines by next year. While I wait for my slide, kamusta? Ayan. Hindi to yung slide ko kay Cafe to, yung The BIP Pinas one. Yung Musican presentation, yung title niya. Yes, that one. So slide number 3 na lang. Yan. Yan ako. And slide number 3. Yeah. So there's a chance that you have seen these headlines on our Facebook pages or on our website this year, no? And it has been quite a ride for the crypto space here in the Philippines, from the regulations from the SEC, from the blockchain bills. So, but in the last 6 or 7 months, no, the inbox or yung mga emails that I receive on my inbox were no longer just mga NFT projects or mga specific projects for trading, for example. Mostly are, Senate hearing. Ganun yung mga ganun na yung level ng parang may mga institutional launches, government projects. So, so in the next slide, predict namin yung mga headlines that we think we will write by next year. So hindi naman siya controversial, pero I don't know. So next slide please. So the Cadena era begins. So if anyone is not familiar, no, so there's a bill in the Senate which is now being passed into a law wherein they're going to use blockchain or a certain technology in the future that they will use to actually track the budget, or to track the budget, no? Yung mga documents that are related to that. So for years kasi we've been talking about BIP Pinas and all the other publications. We've been talking about blockchain for the government, but most of that in theory. But here in the Philippines, we have, there is a senator has actually filed a bill to actually put that into law and be implemented. So by next year, we will see the first implementation of this, or the first phase is actually the implementation, and then we will, who knows, no, we might actually see not just ADFs being put on the blockchain, but catching a ghost project because of the blockchain. So what I see is that at some point, yung blockchain is, or crypto is no longer for criminals. The blockchain is where we can catch yung criminals. Alright? So next slide please. Okay, the retail bond revolution. So sino dito may call financial account? Konti lang. Good. So previously when I was parang binalikan ko yung Call Financial website, and I was shocked to see na ang application pala or to open an account is now 25,000 pesos. Kasi dati parang 5,000 siya. So nung panahon nung third telco course, kung naalala niyo yun. So masyado na pala siyang mahal right now, no? Just a few days ago actually, there's a report called Project Bayani na nilabas ni PDAX and some of their investing institution partners. They forecasted a tokenized market worth billions dito sa Pilipinas. And they see it as a possibility dito sa atin because of the e-wallet. Because virtually every Filipino, isa kahit bata meron or may e-wallet sila. And that is where kaya mabilis ng matotokenize or when they promote or push forward yung mga tokenized assets like bonds for example, madali siya ma-access ng retail ng mga tao. Gano'n ba kahirap or gano'n ba katagal mag-open to buy a government treasury bond? Diba hindi naman siya gano'n kabilis, no? But right now, and I think this is actually happening now, no? Na parang you can actually buy mga treasury bonds or government treasury bonds via your e-wallet. So, they expect this to continue or mas maganda ba siya in the future. So, so I think this will be a headline for us next year. So, next slide please. Yes, so the great normalization. So, wala namang sa akin nagsabi na ilagay itong slide na ito, no? Itong Gcash. But I think by 2026, everyone has crypto here, no? So I'm sure most of you have crypto in your wallets and you wanted to spend it, no? Yung tipong hindi ka na magta-transfer from USDC or USDT to pesos and then pay the merchant. So I think by next year, we will stop asking how do I cash out my crypto to pay for my coffee or my food because we will not need to. So we will just kind of code, for example, you are PH at a convenience store and pay with USDC and pay for our food. I think this is already happening now. Some exchanges are actually doing this. But if you put it at an e-wallet level where everyone has an access to and everyone has crypto on those e-wallets, mas magiging yung tinatawag na mass adoption is actually yun yung magiging yung kapag gano'n. So the tech will disappear in the background and it will just work. Now we pay for our coffee, for our food with crypto. Alright, so next slide. Alright, so syempre, as an editor, and we have seen naman this, no? Every time na magbe-Bitcoin halving, 2 years after the Bitcoin halving, parang nagbe-bear market na. So, it happened in 2018, 2022, and we expect that it will happen again in 2026. But I think the headlines will be different. So even if Bitcoin will drop by 2 million pesos next year, I think a lot of institutions like BlackRock, for example, will be ready with money to buy the dip. No? So it will no longer be a parang sobrang fear na story, no? na parang nakakatakot nagbabagsakan, because we will see that there are actually buyers at those bottoms. So wala nang headline na crypto is dead. And I don't think the industry will die for just because it drops by 2 million pesos or even more. So this is the headline that we expect by next year. Next slide po. Alright, everyone knows who Michael Saylor is. So Michael Saylor is the owner, technically, of a company called MicroStrategy, now called Strategy, and they have been buying Bitcoin since the pandemic. No? The company kasi is a company that is listed in the US stock market. No? And then, for some people who just doesn't want to buy crypto in their Coinbase account, for example, they will buy yung MicroStrategy stock as a proxy for that. But what will happen, and these guys keep on buying Bitcoin, like for every dip na makita niya. So, but what will happen if the price drops? The thing kasi is, Saylor is buying their Bitcoins through debt. No? He's financing it via debt, utang. So, meron siyang mga, for example, baka magkaroon siya ng liquidation position if the price went down to as much. No? Pag bumaba siya sa average price. But, for me, no, even if players will try to force a liquidation sa MicroStrategy or kay Saylor, I don't think he will fold, and I think he will, keep buying Bitcoin. So, whether he survives that or not, I think that will be the bottom. No? The moment na parang yun yung balita about him becoming liquidated and not, I think that will be the bottom of this cycle. Alright, slide number 6. Yeah, train to earn, the new Axie economy. I'm sure you guys are familiar, or if not, no, parang may Axie Infinity kasi dati, and people have been playing it to earn crypto. So, from being a Web3 gaming capital in the world, I think we will become an AI data capital. So, we are seeing the rise of this thing called train to earn. So, I'm not sure if this is a good thing or not, no? Pero parang mga Filipinos tayong ginagamit to train itong mga AI models like the one that is being built by OpenAI or Anthropic, etc. So I don't think it's a good thing, but it is actually happening, and we are being paid because of that. So I think that's something that will happen also in 2026. Next po. Yeah, and finally, no? The most important of all, so for the last 7-8 years, every founder in this room or everyone who's trying to build a crypto company or pure crypto exchange, we have been asking the same questions. No? Who do I follow? Because the two regulators, the BSP and the SEC, they have different frameworks for cryptocurrencies. So I think that's a regulatory ping pong. And at some point in the future, and I believe it will happen in 2026, I expect the great handshake, which means a joint framework between the BSP and the SEC, one application lang, one standard, and no more double licensing. So I think that will happen by next year. And if that happens, we will be, or the Philippines will be one of the first countries to have like a unified regulatory rule for cryptocurrencies. So, magandang if ever it happens. So, it will signal to the world na meron tayong standard regulatory regime dito. And who knows, more player might come here in the Philippines. Yun. So, again, I'm the editor of Bitpinas. So, we just report the news, me and my team. So we might be right or wrong about those future headlines. So, or perhaps we will be surprised with something that is bigger or way out of that field. So yun lang, I hope you enjoy my presentation.
Mike, thank you very much, no? Of course, for